There's always something exciting happening in music. So, Robin, did anything new happen this past weekend?
Well, Josie, did you or anybody else watch the Grammys this Sunday? I mean, yeah, it's the biggest night in music, but I feel like every single year we have the exact conversation about whether or not the Grammys are even still relevant. Yeah, they pull a lot of talent, and getting a Grammy can sometimes make your career. But I don't think a single year has gone by where the Recording Academy didn't make a lot of people angry. This year, though, it seems like there wasn't even a decision bad enough to warrant too much publicity, or good enough to warrant publicity. Still, I am a music reporter, so it is my rite of passage to talk about how bad the Grammys' decisions are, then forget all that to celebrate when someone I like wins. So today, we're going to be talking about my picks for the 3 worst and 3 best decisions that were made this Sunday. Remember, this is all opinion, and everything I'm about to say is 100% fact because I said so. Starting off with bad decision number 1, Louis C.K. winning Best Comedy Album. They gave Louis C.K. a Grammy in 2022. I feel like I really don't even have to say anything more than that. Now for good decision number 1, Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic winning Record of the Year. Honestly, I was kind of impressed with how stacked this category was, to the point that the Academy could have made a few different decisions that I would have been totally happy with. Whether it's better than the title track from Billie Eilish's Happier Than Ever or Lil Nas X's Montero is up to personal taste, but Leave the Door Open is such a jam that I can't be mad it got picked. Bad decision number 2, they didn't nominate Pharoah Sanders for anything. You know, Pharoah Sanders, one of the most influential jazz musicians of all time, the guy who has a career spanning more than half a century and pioneered an entire subgenre of jazz back in the 60s, the man who worked with John Coltrane. Yeah, he had an album come out in 2021 that didn't get nominated for any categories, not even Best Instrumental Jazz Album. And look, I know not a lot of people heard that new album, and I totally get why the Academy wouldn't want to nominate an obscure album that nobody's ever heard of. But the thing is, they already do that. Pharoah Sanders' album sold better than some of the albums that were nominated. Not only that, but if the Academy wants to recognize big-name legacy acts, giving at least a nomination to one of the last surviving members of the golden age of jazz seems like kind of a no-brainer. Good decision number 2, St. Vincent winning Best Alternative Album. It would have been cool to see Japanese Breakfast win this category, but I'm at least glad we can all still agree that St. Vincent slaps. Bad decision number 3, Dr. Luke got a Grammy. Again. Whatever your feelings on Kiss Me More by Doja Cat are, it's weird that Dr. Luke is still producing songs that win Grammys, right? Kesha made a song about how she was abused by Dr. Luke, and that song got nominated for a Grammy. Now that same Academy is giving another award to the guy that song was about. Between this and the Louis C.K. win, it seems like the Academy might not be as devoted to justice as they claim to be. On a lighter note, good decision number 3. Bo Burnham won Best Song Written for Visual Media for the climactic song All Eyes on Me from his Netflix special Inside. Inside has been talked to death, and I'm by far the first person to say that it's an amazing piece of art, but I am glad that All Eyes on Me was the song that got recognized. Not only is it the emotional crux of the whole special, it's just a genuinely well-made song even outside of the special's context. So that was the Grammys. Some really bad decisions, some pretty good ones, and another year of mind-numbing discourse about whether any of this actually matters. Yay? Anyways, as always, if there's anything you want to see covered on Bear News Tunes, let us know at bearnews98@gmail.com or DM us on Instagram at bearnewsunco.